What started out as a tournament with 6 is down now to just 2. This is the championship game. Camperdown Giants against Caribbean Basketball Academy. At the end of 36 minutes, one of them will move over to take that spot as champion. There they are, the two teams ready for battles in the home of the Knights. One of them are in a position to crown themselves as the Knights, but they will go at it like gladiators. My name is Gerard Morris-Sealy. Alongside me, Mike Curlew, Courtney Campbell. Gentlemen, this is one for the ages.
Well, I think Camperdown has a stronger bench. This might come down to the bench. What you think, Courtney?
I agree with that because the tale of the tape tells from the previous games throughout the competition that Caribbean Basketball Academy, beg your pardon, Caribbean Basketball Academy team seems centered around a core 6 players. Any one of those 6 goes out for any reason at all, they're going to be in a little bit of a deficit. Unlike the Camperdown Giants, which seem to have a very balanced set of players, down to at least 7 or 8 players deep. So it can definitely come down to a tale of the tape in terms of the bench, as well as this is 3 days of basketball. This is day 3. Fatigue is going to be a factor here as well. And that is where your bench and substitutions are going to make a point.
Well, the teams are about to be introduced. The watchful eyes of the 2 referees who will be officiating this game. 2 teams are looking at each other, facing off before they go to war.
Camperdown Giants, I'll use their last name, number 5, the point guard.
The 2 teams now are being introduced, starting with Camperdown Giants.
The little powerhouse, the little engine that can.
Well, this is
we can't say little engine that could, because he can, and he does.
Yeah.
His name is LeBron Livingston.
LeBron Livingston, the number 8. This is a starting 5 for them.
Wearing the 8 of Kobe.
Yes.
Sporting the name of LeBron.
Well, that's his favorite player.
There's the man that a lot is expected of in this.
Jaden
Brown.
There's Ricketts, Joe Ricketts.
Another key player. And here's one of Mike's players. Jahidi Campbell. Jahidi.
Good player.
So yeah.
All 3 refs are here.
Let's go over now to Camperdown Giants. Mark McGowan, the big man. He's out there. Number 0 on his back and chest. 0.
0. That's a starting point.
He takes no prisoners. 0.
Or that's the amount of points you expect him to score.
No. Taking no prisoners. I'd like to let y'all know that Kayvon Gale said that the other Gale is not his relative.
Oh, okay. All right. So, Micah Swain.
They're still brothers anyway.
They're all warmed up after the 3-point contest.
He should be.
He should be, yeah.
And I expect him to come out firing. I expect his first touch of the ball is going to be a 3-point shot.
Spence before this man. Richmore Morris, another. Remember on day 1, Mike made the declaration that he's the best player in the gym.
He did. And looking at the starting lineup, I'm not sure. Did he get the nod for the start in this game?
You know, I spoke to him, and he said he's having an off week.
Well, at this moment,
I've seen him play against men and destroy them.
All right. So at this point, we pause for the Jamaica national anthem.
Thank you so much.
Jamaica Land We Love, the national anthem of Jamaica, written by Robert Lightbourne, officially adopted in July 1962. Of course, the following month, August 6th, the official declaration of independence of the country. Yeah, so we celebrate just in a week's time.
I'm happy I'm happy to know that as a Bajan, you know so much about us.
There's a lot of studying.
Yeah. So there it is, Camperdown Giants Caribbean Basketball Academy. The teams have been introduced. Let's look at their starting lineups again. Starting with the Giants, Michael Swain, Daniel Seagree, the two-point guard. Seagree gets the nod this time to start. Tyrese Spence, Mark McGowan. McGowan now heading into the power forward position. And Kevon Gale, he's in the center. Caribbean Basketball Academy, they line up like this. Gavin Austin, point guard. LeBron Livingston, shooting guard. The two forwards, Jayden Brown, the number 10, you want to look at him very closely. Joel Ricketts, power forward. And Jahidi Campbell, that's the center. Coach Barker was very happy, smiling even after the semifinals. Will he be smiling just as much, or will this man here, Coach Nyron Hurd, be the happier of the two coaches?
Well, that remains to be seen, and it's all left out to the players on the floor. Coaches will do as much as they can off the floor, on the bench, but it's up to the players who are out there to do what they need to do, execute, and get it done.
Well, I like to say, I picked Camperdown from the start after looking at their lineup and seeing who they was and seeing that phase one had lost some players.
So Mike did say he was liking Camperdown.
Yes.
But I think what gave him the nod, yes, is phase one stepping out.
No. It was from the beginning, when I first seen who they was, because I knew who. Remember, phase one only had 5 players on the court
At the time.
and the one Micah Swain was supposed to play for phase one.
Yeah. Also Kamar Allen.
And Kamar Allen, yes.
And they switched over to Camperdown. That's why I switched my teams.
Oh, okay.
Because the dominant players was never left the team that I was picking.
Gotcha.
Because it was on there.
Mike is being truthful, because the moment he saw them walk onto the court on day one, he said, I might have to change my team.
He did. So let's give him that then. Let's give that to him then.
They switched up teams on people.
Want to quickly say hi to Coach Barker's mother, who is here. She is actually behind the bench watching, and she has been watching Coach Barker since he used to play basketball back at Calabar days.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Tip-off. The final is not quite ready. We might have to do that again.
Comes off the red. We can give it to white.
All right. So there was a bit of a hush as we anticipated.
They just want to make sure.
The tip-off. This one is going to be very rough, and Ricketts gets the scoreboard ticking. McGowan with a shot. He's feeling hot as well. Eliminated after the first round of the three-point contest, but that's okay.
He hit that one from 2.
He said that was practice.
Yeah. Livingston, his off night is continuing. McGowan again. Through traffic, can't convert, and now we go the other way.
Oh.
Good rebound by Morris. Good pass.
Nice defense. Stay,
Down
keep your
goes
feet.
up against Campbell. Can't make it. Jayden with the ball.
Brown takes a shot and scores.
Okay.
I'm wondering why he didn't enter the three-point shooting.
No, he was more focused on this game.
Well, that's where he needs to score, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Swain loses the ball.
He's Austin, the big, hearted.
Big-hearted guard. He's not the short guy.
That's definitely going to be CBA ball.
5-2, 3 points. An early lead for Caribbean Basketball Academy. Almost 2 minutes in this first half.
Again, ball stays, but you can see the rebounding energy. Everybody is trying to get it.
Well, Camperdown is not boxing out.
They're not, but I was talking about CBA. They're all over the backboard.
Now, at what point does LeBron try to get inside and score?
When he has shot enough that are not going in.
Well, he just shot a rack of what?
And he's going to keep shooting.
Oh! Little guy gets fouled by the much bigger guy. And that's the heart of Austin. He is not afraid.
So while we're here at the last game, who's your first 5 from this tournament? I'd like to know that.
First
I got
5.
4 good ones.
All right.
I've got a couple already in mind, but
Well, since you two are the guests, you shall go first. Well, Mike will go last because he asked the question, so Courtney will let you go first.
okay. So I'm definitely going to go with Brown. I'm going to take Austin. I'm going to go with some guys who are eliminated. I'll have to take Royal. And I'm going to have to ask for the one anomaly, which is from Mike's team, Campbell, number 12.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take also Ricketts, number 4.
Okay. I don't want to. I probably should have gone first because we have a similar team.
Okay. Well, let's hear your 5.
Royal, Austin, for sure. Brown has to be in my team. But I go with McGowan though.
Okay.
I want McGowan. And Swain.
Okay.
That's my 5.
What's your 5, Mike?
I'd have to go with Royal,
We defend defense.
Swain, McGowan.
So watch this. So the man here.
I really like Jaden. Jaden he makes that CBA team go. And I'd probably go with Campbell.
So Morris did not make
any of our teams.
Not because Morris didn't play this tournament. I don't know what he was doing. He might have been sleeping. Maybe he'll wake up tonight.
That might be a little too late.
Shouldn't he be sleeping at night though?
He certainly didn't prove who he was this week. As well as Hubert.
Yeah, I didn't get much from Hubert.
They didn't prove who they was this week.
Swing, tosses it up, and he's fouled.
That's going to go against Brown, I believe.
So Gale, no relation to Kevin Gale.
He knows, he took it. He reached in just to kind of try to get a grab at it.
Yeah. Nodded his head immediately. He said, yeah, I did that. So 2 for Gale. Tries to bank the first one. Doesn't work. And nothing but net for the second. So still a slight lead for Caribbean Basketball Academy. This time they're out front.
Nice fake. Should get
Brown
this easily.
Definitely slapped on the wrist there.
But it shows the smarts, the basketball intelligence and acumen of Brown. Got his man flying in the air, made the one dribble step to the side, pulled up as well, took the contact, and still tried to release the shot.
Well, CBA always comes out best.
I don't want to say always.
Well, most.
For the last few games, yes.
We're going with the strong rebound. Looks like CBA is playing a boxing 1 on Swain.
7 4. I think we'll see our first change. Seagree.
They want to make Swain do some work.
Wow. In
They
for
got a
McGowan.
boxing one on Swain.
So they've gone smaller now, have Camperdown Giants.
Saw what you did there. Brown on the ball. That's the man that you want on the ball as much as possible this game. Austin pulls it down. Good hops. Ooh. This is a shot.
Little strong.
Morris off to the races.
Interfered with by Brown, but not fouled, which is good.
Livingston again missing the 3. That's 3 attempts.
Morris has been missing a lot of layups.
Oh, Swain with the handles out to Seagree. That one doesn't hit.
Both teams are not boxing out. They're just jumping for the ball.
But the smart defensive play by CBA is to allow Camperdown to do what they have to do on the outside without coming in.
That's a good assist from Livingston.
So the box and 1
To Campbell.
stops the drives and the inside moves. So Camperdown is now forced to beat me from outside with shots if I'm CBA.
Now they can still go inside. It's just that they're not going inside. As you look,
They can, but they're not.
Gale was open down bottom.
But they're not using it.
No, they're not.
So for the moment, it seems to be having the effect that they needed to have.
Swain.
Swain beats the shot clock.
But if that starts happening, we're going to have to shift things up a little bit.
Austin to Campbell. Heads on the inside. And it goes off.
Campbell looking for a foul, and he's not going to get it.
That speaks to what you were saying about him being a little passive mentally, because he didn't drive and put that like he wanted to put it up. He was waiting on the contact, waiting on the referee's whistle, and not necessarily going with the intention of scoring and dragging whoever it is with him into the rim. Unlike Ricketts, however, who does play a little bit stronger than Campbell.
True, true. So 11-6, 5 points separating these two teams. Of course, this is the final. It will be a dogfight. 15 seconds left.
Richmore had to fight for that one. Richmore Morris.
And he's called for a technical foul for the exuberant after celebration of getting that powerful
Well, his
putback.
thing was, I'm not getting a foul call. Call something.
Can't play the
Foul
ref.
down here.
You're playing with 4 other players on your team, and you're playing against 5 players. Leave the ref alone.
The refs are giving quick text today.
Yeah,
Well,
so
they're trying to keep it under wraps because it could potentially get heated. This is the moment. So this is when players get more emotional than any other time.
yeah.
And the last game, the tech against Kush was, I don't know if it's deemed necessary because it wasn't towards the refs or any player. It was just he was upset with himself. Edward Marshall was down there and didn't give him the tech.
Well,
The tech came from Rodney Wiggling on the opposite court.
well, we've seen 1 tech here so far. That's the end of the first quarter. We'll come back. 11-8 the score in favor of Caribbean Basketball Academy.